Alexander the Great conquered most of the known world by age 32. He died in 323 BC in Babylon. His body was placed in a gold sarcophagus. Every major ruler for the next 300 years made a pilgrimage to visit it. Julius Caesar visited it. Augustus Caesar wept at it. And then, sometime around 400 AD, it disappeared. Nobody has seen it since. The most famous body in ancient history, missing for 2,300 years. When Alexander died in Babylon in 323 BC, nobody was prepared. He was 32 years old and had conquered an empire stretching from Greece to India. He left no clear heir, no succession plan. His generals immediately began fighting over his empire. His body became politically symbolic almost immediately. Whoever controlled Alexander's remains had a legitimate claim to his legacy. One of his generals, Ptolemy, hijacked the funeral procession and took the body to Egypt. It was first housed in Memphis, then moved to Alexandria. In Alexandria, a magnificent tomb was built, called the Soma, or the Sema. Ancient writers describe it as one of the most impressive buildings in the ancient world. For the next 300 years, every powerful person who came to Alexandria visited it. Julius Caesar paid his respects. Augustus accidentally broke the nose off the preserved body. The body was a tourist attraction, a political symbol, and a religious site all at once. And then in the chaos of the late Roman Empire, all mentions of it simply stop. The last clear reference to the tomb is from around 390 to 400 AD. After that, nothing. Historians have proposed three main explanations for the disappearance. First, the body was hidden during the Christian conversion of Alexandria. In the late 4th century, pagan temples and monuments were being closed or destroyed across the empire. Whoever was responsible for the tomb may have hidden it to protect it from destruction. Second, it was destroyed during Alexandria's many conflicts in the 4th and 5th centuries. Alexandria was a repeatedly contested city during the collapse of the Roman Empire. The tomb may simply not have survived. Third, it's still in Alexandria, underground, waiting to be found. This is the theory that drives the most active archaeological searches today. At least 140 expeditions have searched for Alexander's tomb over the past 2 centuries. None have found it. Several interesting candidates have appeared over the years. In 1995, a Greek archaeologist claimed she had found the tomb at a site in the western Alexandrian necropolis. The announcement generated international excitement before excavation showed it wasn't the right site. In 2019, a researcher claimed Alexander was buried in Venice, in the Basilica of San Marco. Based on the idea that Venetian merchants who stole relics from Alexandria in 828 AD may have accidentally taken Alexander's remains, thinking they were stealing St. Mark's body, but actually taking Alexander's. This theory hasn't been accepted by mainstream scholarship. But it hasn't been disproven either. The truth is nobody knows. Finding Alexander's tomb would be the greatest archaeological discovery of the modern era. More significant than Tutankhamun. More significant than any Roman emperor's grave. Because Alexander is the pivot point of the ancient world. Greek culture, Persian culture, Egyptian culture, Indian influence, all mixed in his empire. His body would carry DNA from one of the most studied individuals in all of human history. What did he actually look like? What disease killed him? Was he really as remarkable physically as sources claim? Ancient sources describe him as blonde, blue-eyed, and unusually fragrant. DNA could confirm or contradict all of it. The searches continue. New ground-penetrating radar technology is being used across Alexandria. Every few years, a new theory or new excavation generates fresh hope, and every time the city keeps its secret. The world's most famous conqueror, a gold sarcophagus, visited by Caesar himself, missing for 2,300 years, still out there somewhere, underground, underwater, or in a church in Venice. If you want more of history's greatest missing things, subscribe. Next week, the Library of Alexandria, and why the famous burning story is wrong.